Good afternoon, YouTube. I believe it is June 11th. I'm not really sure. It is a Saturday. And I have 10% battery life left, so this is going to be quick. This is Davey88 with a layout update, kind of. Really short one, like I said. So pretty much I've been screwing around. I drew up like 3 different track plans and followed none of them. So I've got this right now, which is cool. I added this right here, and what's going to happen is instead of adding legs to this side of that 5.5 by 8, because what I'm doing, this is my original, right? I'm taking this 5 by 8, 5.5 by 8 right here, right? And I'm putting it here against the wall. Basically, I'm just kind of doing it backwards, kind of like that, you know? Actually, exactly like that, kind of. So that instead of so instead of the 5.5 by 8 being here, it's gonna be over there, and then the bridge comes along here, which I just built the other day. And yeah, so basically what those 2x4s are doing is I can just set the 5.5 8 by 8 plywood there, right? Just screwed in. It's not going anywhere. No legs on that side required. That way I can only have, I only need maybe, I think I'm gonna put 4 legs because the 5.5 by 8 is in 2 right now, so it's 5.5 by 4s, 2 of them. So if I have, if I've got the 2, and then I can have the legs connecting them, and then legs on the other side, and then I figure, because I'm also gonna attach this, so I might have a leg or 2 connected on that. And then obviously for the bridge. Now this bridge, it's kind of sweet because it can all be taken apart really easy. It's just kind of a wedge right here, which I've screwed in both sides. And then this is just sitting on top, screwed into it though. And it runs along, and then it's screwed into here, which comes down and is just 2-way tape because it's a concrete floor. But what I do want to do to strengthen it. Sorry. By the way, I've got a cold, so sorry about the sniffling. Is take some wedges and kind of do that, and then maybe add a base to it just to make it a little more stable, because it is a little bit wobbly. But I mean, one, it's because I only have one screw in there, which I'm gonna fix. My drill died, so I had to recharge it and wasn't able to put 2 in. But and then what I'm gonna do, if I can find, this is pretty close, is I'm gonna get another 2x4 substituted by this for right now, and it's gonna sit like that and connect. And it's gonna need to be 2 feet, because right now that's 3 feet, and that's gonna be, I'm gonna cut it so it looks a little better. So, like, it runs like this, and I cut that wedge off, and cut that wedge off. But I may have to wait and redo it, because that's only 18-inch radius. And I want 22 for the 6 axles, and, it's just better. So, excuse me, I may have to remake that. So I'm not gonna, like, I've put screws in one of them. Again, my drill dead, so I couldn't do the other one. But, I mean, that way, worst case scenario, just take the screws out. I think, like, these are good, but I may just need a longer 2x4 to substitute this one here. But for now, like, that works well. And then that way, because this is kind of a 3-foot section, so I just need a 2-foot section of 2x4. What I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put it in between here, and I'm going to hinge it so it kind of goes down with the track, and the track's going to be nailed to it, of course. And I'm deciding whether or not I want to have a shut-off switch, right, where it's kind of, once it's down, it hits a switch and shuts off the power. That way no trains can run off. I haven't decided yet. I'm probably going to do that just for safe reasons. But anyways, this is going to hinge down so I can get in, essentially. And then I'm almost going to have, let me pick this up for, now I only have 2 hands. So this is going to kind of, when, like, when it comes back up, like it's gonna be, down. When it comes back up on that other side, um, yeah, I can't do that. That's impossible. But okay, well, let's say this is the hinged part, right? When it's down, and I've got something else here, I'm gonna have something that kind of swivels under it. So like it can go down and swivel under it, so it stays, so that it's not gonna hinge down, and that way, because really that's simple to do, and I mean it works. I'm also going to add some rails to this. Probably just I've got like a centimeter thick board. Actually, it's this stuff here. I've got a lot of this. Whoops. But I've got a lot of this, so I figured cut that up. Doesn't have to be big, maybe 1.5 inches above this 2x4. So maybe 2 inches, and just kind of screw it or nail it with just the track nails. Well, I didn't get specific track nails. I just went to Walmart. Got 3/4 inch there nails, and they work perfect for the track. And wow, they work perfect for the track. They're easy to pull out. They don't seem to bend too often, which is really nice. And they were like $1 for, I don't know, however many I got in there. Lots. But because I mean they're decently long, so they'll be able to go through that probably. And then just make that way, that way I don't have to worry about if it comes down, it kind of goes blah, and kind of, if it falls, then it's got something just to rest on. It doesn't take the dive and hit the concrete floor or even the rug, because that's about 3 feet up, and you don't want it falling, But laid down the new track I bought from the hobby shop at Merrickville here, and it runs amazing. Like, amazing. I ran for the first time my GP 35 there. DCC ran amazing on that track. Kind of it ran like I ran it just up to about here, and there's a lot of power drops. It's dirty track here, beside the fact that I want to replace it with the 22-inch radius, which I have none of at all, so I can't even measure and kind of leave it, which I want to order in the next few days. But it ran amazing, and I just kind of ran on the little strip for about 5 minutes, and I was just amazed. But I was gonna talk about something which now just kind of breezed off my mind, but that's all right. Another thing is, while I was reading some reviews about these, it was saying how they buzz loudly and buzz even louder on DC. And I put it on, and seriously, maybe it's just because my standards are lower, or maybe I just don't care, but the buzzing did not bother me. I didn't find it loud at all. So, I mean, whatever, maybe down the road I'll add a different decoder and sound, because I found out that I can pick those up for about $30. I paid $60 on a lot of them. It's $80 from straight from Bachman. It's $80 or $70. I picked it up for $60 straight, no tax on that, just $60. And then I looked and I can get it for $30. And if it runs well, I might. I'm thinking, okay, well, you know what? Once I get DCC, if it runs well, pick a few up, change the decoders, possibly add sound, because it does have the hollow fuel tank, I believe. So I mean, pick it up, just do that little bit of work, and really for probably like $50. There you go. But I would obviously have to change the numbers, but that wouldn't be too hard, repaint it, no big deal. But anyways, so I've been gabbing it for about 10 minutes now, and that's really all that's new. I'm gonna have probably the plywood on that in the next few days. Pick this up. Ugh. Kind of hide the mess under the workbench there. But have the plywood resting on that. And once I get that up and the plywood all attached, then I'll have the thing come around and go. So I'm gonna let you go because really not much else to talk about except if I continue gabbing about everything. So I will leave you now and make you anticipate until my next update. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the update. Oh, well, that was awesome. I hope you enjoyed the update. If you've got any comments or criticism, let me know, and or questions. You know, I'm pretty easygoing. I can show you how I did this, even though it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, it's not even the best job, but you know what? I figure once you stabilize it, I don't need anything special. You know, I was going to originally make it like a bridge kit all the way along, but that would cost me a fortune and be no. No, you know, maybe once I get foam, because I'm gonna raise everything with foam, right? Once I get all my track laid, I'm gonna buy foam and then raise it up with the foam, and then I can cut out the foam and stuff and make it grass or hills, whatever. But maybe once I do that, I can make it kind of just paint this part grass or something and pretend, whatever. Or maybe I can do the kit, or the bridge kits, and have, like, because it's going to be raised, I'd kind of have, like, parts cut out and have bridges going, and then have, like, a grassy part, and then have it cut out and have another bridge kind of thing. We'll see, that's a long way away, So anyways, coming up on 12, 18 seconds. So I'll let you go. My name is Dave88. Keep on rocking, enjoy your bacon, and take care. Have fun, YouTube.